So, is programmatic the new normal? Well, probably not yet. I think we have a lot of the technology and infrastructure available for it to be just part of the way we do business, but for now it's still so new. We need to centralize the expertise somewhere, both on the buy and the sell side, to ensure we just keep doing it correctly.
Well, as I said on the panel, I'm not sure that being normal is what we want to aspire to in this industry. I think that we're doing a lot of really good work. The pace of innovation is really relentless, and that's what makes this industry great. And I hope that we continue with that. What I will say is I think we need to do a better job of embedding programmatic into overall business strategy, so it doesn't sit on its own. It doesn't need to be explained as a sort of this separate thing, and it needs to be very much integrated into how we do business in general.
We have research that shows that there's a very big percentage moving towards programmatic, but probably have a couple of years before we're anywhere near the 70-80% mark, and it isn't currently the new normal, but I think a lot of people are aspiring towards it.
Is programmatic the new normal? I don't think so, really. We're sort of 2 minutes into a very long game, 90-minute or 80-minute game, depending what sport you're into. I think there's a lot of things we need to do. We need to go back to basics and make sure that things like ad blocking and fraud and viewability are being dealt with, but not focus too much on them. Keep the innovation going as well.
So what are we looking for in the entries? Well, I think what we're looking for is some standout performances. We're looking for strong, clear, concise results. We're looking for unique approaches to pre-existing problems. We're looking for some real creativity applied to the limitation. So rather than just saying, oh, we can't do that because it's not ready yet, how are we actually going to get around that hurdle and apply some real brains to it? And I think that's going to make these candidates stand out.
Game changers in programmatic, I think so. I mean, what we're doing at AutoTrader is really focusing on bringing sort of more intelligence into what we're doing around our data. So I think that's about pulling in our colleagues from data science, thinking about predictive analytics, really building a storyline around our data that captures user behavior in a much more scientific way. So moving away from sort of static definitions of audience targeting that we have been using and we have been doing a good job with in programmatic, but now taking that one step further, I think that's going to be a game changer for us.
From an industry perspective, I'm looking forward to seeing who gets the conversation right and manages to bypass the ad blocking companies. It's all about appreciating your audience.
The reason we've got involved in this program is because the Digital Trading Awards is now the flagship awards ceremony for our industry. And as I said before, we're in the fastest growing industry in this channel, and there's a lot more to come. Soon, I don't think it's going to be called the Digital Trading Awards. I think it's going to be called the Advertising Awards, because everything's going to move towards that.
So some of the key issues I'm looking to see addressed in the awards are looking at things like audience targeting, thinking about how campaigns can be delivered in a cross-device world where consumers are moving seamlessly across devices.